Good morning students and welcome to our YouTube channel Gnan Manjari Modern School. In previous video or previous lecture we have started our new chapter, that was lesson number 1, plants and animals. Plants and animals. In this first, in the introduction part, we have seen that its common features of plants and animals. Okay students, in the very first video of this chapter we have seen that common features of plants and animals. So what are the common features? We all know that they breathe, means plants and animals breathe, and then they eat food, they need food for their growth, they produce their young ones. And these all main topics we have seen in the common features of plants and animals. Let me read all the points. See, first point was all plants and animals breathe, they grow in size, they feel and respond to stimulus, they need food, they move, they produce young ones of their own kind, and they died. These are some of the common features of plants and animals. And now in the next video we have seen was the difference between plants and animals. Okay students, what we have seen? The difference between plants and animals. In the difference we have seen all the points of common features of plants, but they first point was they breathe, but plants have breathed by their stomata, which is like holes in the leaves, from that they breathe, and animals have their different organ for breathing. And next was they grow in size. Plants grow up, live long, but after some certain age animals stop growing. Okay students, these all points we have seen. In the difference of it, let me read that. See here, almost all plants breathe through tiny holes called stomata found in leaves. And in animals, different animals breathe through different parts of the body, such as nose, lungs, gills, air holes or skin. Most plants prepare their own food, means they prepare their own food, and animals cannot prepare their food by their own. Okay students, plants are fixed to the ground, but some parts of the plant show movement. Plants are fixed, means their roots are fixed to the ground, but some of the parts like branches, leaves, etc. move slightly. Animals move from one place to another for their food and shelter. We have seen this. Plants do not have sense organs, but they feel and respond to some stimuli. Plants do not have sense organs, okay students, but they also respond to some stimuli. Animals have sense organs that helps them to see, hear, feel and smell. Respond very quick to stimuli. They have sense organs, so they can respond very quickly. Okay students, Most plants reproduce through seeds, other can grow into new plants from cutting, grafting, layering of stem or from the roots of the parent plants. Means they reproduce through seeds, but other can grow new plants from cutting, grafting, layering of the stem or from the roots of parent plants. Animals reproduce by laying eggs or by giving birth to young ones. Plants and trees keep growing through their life. They grow new branches and new leaves. Animals stop growing after a certain age. Okay, animals stop growing after certain age. And next we have seen was breathing and respiration. Breathing and respiration. Okay, students, in this we have seen how the plants and animals respirate or breathe. Let's see that respiration. First of all, we have seen in this topic the definition of respiration. Respiration is the process by which animals and plants take oxygen and the air from the air and give out carbon dioxide. So what is the respiration process? The plants and animals take the oxygen from the air and gives carbon dioxide. This is known as respiration. In animals, in this subtopic we have seen the animals. In this we have seen, see here I am drawing the main points of this chapter over here. In this, first of all, we have seen animals. Okay, students. So, in animals, there were two types of animals. First, terrestrial animals. Next was aquatic animals. And these were the two types of animals and how they respirate. Terrestrial animals means which live on land, and these aquatic animals lives in water. So these are the terrestrial animals. Terrestrial animals means which lives on land and breathe through their nose and lungs. And aquatic animals, let's see that. See here, animals lives in water and takes in oxygen that is dissolved in water. Some of them breathe through their lungs, some through their gills. Fish, orchid crabs and some other aquatic animals breathe through their gills, and dolphin and whale breathe through their lungs. They come on the surface of the sea once in a while to breathe. Some animals such as frog breathe through their skin when they are in water and through their lungs when they are on land. Breathe through skin is called cutaneous breathing, and such frogs that lives in both land and water are called amphibians. So this we have seen. Next we have seen was insects, and then plants. From the plants we have seen that they breathe through their stomata, which is in the leaves. In leaves there are some small holes which are known as stomata. From that they take the food. Next we have seen next topic, that was food. Food. In food, in the first there was animals. Animals. So animals, first animals are categorized into three types. First, that was herbivorous animals. Herbivorous animals. Second, carnivorous animals. And third, that was omnivorous animals. So herbivorous animals eats grass or plants, and what does the carnivorous animals eat? They eat other animals. The carnivorous animals eat other animals, and what does the omnivorous animals eat? They eat both grass, plants or other animals. Plants and other animals. Herbivorous animals eat grass or plants, carnivorous animals eat other animals, and omnivorous animals eat plants and other animals. So this we have seen in our previous videos or previous lectures, and now we will start with our new topic. Let's see what is our new topic, that is plants. So up to this we have seen in our previous videos, like first of all we have seen common features of plants and animals, like what are the common features of plants and animals, that they, in this we have seen they breathe, they die, they produce their young ones of their own, and some different common features of the plants and animals, and difference between plants and animals. So in this we have seen some of the specific points of the common features, that what is different between. In common feature there was one point that they breathe, both plants and animals breathe, but in the difference between plants and animals we have seen that plants breathe through their stomata and animals have some specific organs for breathing, like nose and other things for breathing. But in breathing and respiration, in animals we have seen the terrestrial animals which lives on land and aquatic animals which lives on water, and in plants we have seen that they breathe through their stomata, which in the leaves there are some small holes. Okay students, from that they breathe. Okay, and next was food, and from foods of animals, herbivorous animals eat grass and plants. Second, carnivorous animals eat other animals, and omnivorous animals eat plants and other animals both. Okay students, so these are the points. Up to this we have seen the chapter. Now we will start with our new topic, which is food in plants. How does they produce the food? Let's see that. So food in plants, let's see that plants. So we all know, in the difference we have seen that plants produce food by their own, means plants produce their food by their own. So from what they produce their food? Let's see, there is an substance in the leaves known as chlorophyll, and with the help of this chlorophyll, sunlight, water and from air, they produce their food by their own only. Let's see that. See here, green plants produce their own food. Their leaves have a substance called chlorophyll. Chlorophyll absorbs sunlight. The stomata found in the leaves take in carbon dioxide from the air. The roots take in water and minerals from the soil, and the stem carries them to the leaves through a hollow tube called xylem. The leaves, with the help of the chlorophyll, water, carbon dioxide and sunlight, prepared a kind of sugar or starch and also release oxygen into the air. This process is known as photosynthesis. First of all, let's write the definition of photosynthesis. The leaves with the help of chlorophyll, water, carbon dioxide and sunlight prepare a kind of sugar or starch and also release oxygen into the air. This process is called photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. So, what is photosynthesis? The leaves, with the help of chlorophyll, water, carbon dioxide and sun, with the help of chlorophyll, water, carbon dioxide, sunlight, prepare a kind of sugar. What it prepares? Sugar or starch, and also release oxygen into the air. This process is known as photosynthesis. Okay students, so I have highlighted some of the main words of this definition. So with the help of what? Chlorophyll, water, carbon dioxide and sunlight, a kind of sugar. First if you don't know the definition, first you have to ask yourself a question that what with what help with what chlorophyll, water and carbon dioxide and sunlight, four things. With the help of what? With the help of chlorophyll, water, carbon dioxide and sunlight. Okay, what it gives? Prepares a kind of sugar or starch and also release oxygen. What is release? It release oxygen into the air. This process is called photosynthesis. Okay students, this is the photosynthesis definition. Let's repeat again. The leaves with the help of chlorophyll, water, carbon dioxide and sunlight prepared a kind of sugar or starch and also release oxygen into the air. This process is called photosynthesis. Let's see further. Thus, the leaves are like the kitchen of the plants. You can be asked a question that what are the kitchen of the plants, and then you have to write the answer leaves. Okay students, plants use the food prepared by the leaves to grow and to produce fruits, flowers, seeds. Some plants such as carrot and beetroot store extra food in the roots, such as sugarcane, potato and ginger store extra food in the stem. Grapes and apples store extra food in their fruits. See here, there is a definition, there is a picture. Beetroot stores extra food in the roots. Sugarcane stores extra food in their stem. Apple stores extra food in their fruit. Okay, so these are the how the plants get their food. See here, plants are called producers as they produce foods and energy. The plants are known as producers. Why it is known as producer? Because it produces their own food and energy. Animals do not produce food, they only eat it. They are called consumers. So, what are producers? They produce food and energy are known as producers. And what are they? They are plants, and other animals eat their food. They are known as consumers. Okay students, this is the plants how their food is made. If you want to highlight some of this point in your textbook, you can highlight so that you can easily say the definition or understand the definition of photosynthesis. Okay students, please underline this. Next, in this only there is a topic movement. So what is movement? Animals move from one place to place in search of food, water, shelter and to protect themselves from their enemies. Plants do not move from one place to place, but certain plants, parts of the plants do show movements. Means in this movement we can say that animals move from one place to another place for their food, water, shelter and protect from their enemies. And plants do not move from one place, but some parts of the plants move slightly, takes the movement. This in this topic, this is this. And now please write down your homework. So your today's homework is you have to write down the definition of photosynthesis, or you can also write what is this photosynthesis process, but I am writing its definition. The both answer will be same only. If I can also ask that what is the process of photosynthesis, in that you have to write this only as the definition of the photosynthesis. Okay students, you have to explain. Next question, explain movement of animals and next is explain movement of plants. So this is your today's homework. Definition of photosynthesis. You have to write the process of photosynthesis, and you have to next question you have to explain the movement of animals. In the last only just before we have seen that animals move from one place to another place for their food, shelter, water and the protection of their enemies. You have to write down that in this, and explain movement of plants. In this you have to write down what you have to write down. You have to write down that they don't move from one place to another place, but certain parts of the plants move from one place to move. Okay students, up till then stay safe, stay home. Okay, bye students.